Good morning, everyone. His Excellency, the Governor General, Sir Frederick Ballantyne, Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Ralph Gonsalves, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mr. Jomo Thomas, Leader of the Opposition, and his representative. This morning, I see Mr. Cummings is here, representing the Leader of the Opposition. Members of Cabinet who are present, other members of Parliament, heads of all religious denominations, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Ms. Rennie Batiste, Speaker of the OECS House of Assembly, Chief Magistrate, Ms. Rayshon Brown, Commissioner of Police, Mr. Colin John, Permanent Secretaries, uniformed organizations, cultural organizations, ladies and gentlemen, visitors, other well-wishers, and participants in this ceremony, good morning. The Garifuna Heritage Foundation extends a very warm welcome to all of you to this Wreath laying ceremony. It is one of the events on our yearly calendar that affords us that moment of national pride, of the belief in the dignity of ourselves, and to show pride in our country and what our ancestors would have contributed to that legacy of independence. The Garifuna Heritage Foundation was formed in 2001 specifically to promote and to foster awareness of the Garifuna heritage and the Garifuna culture. The work of the Garifuna Heritage Foundation has been implemented through a series of different kinds of activities. And we focused primarily on things like public awareness, training, education, advocacy, networking, and sustainability, if and when we can achieve that. In the program areas of networking and advocacy, we have sought to strengthen links with communities in the Garifuna diaspora, as well as other indigenous communities, in order to promote the rights of indigenous people. They are not here yet, but they are on the way. During the course of this week, we have been playing host, we in the foundation have been playing host to a number of tribal leaders from across the Caribbean, including places like Suriname and Guyana and Dominica. And their purpose here was to begin the process of formulating a Caribbean association or network or whatever you want to call the body of indigenous peoples. And during the course of this ceremony, you would be graced with their presence. Apart from our universal outreach, we have developed particularly close links with Garifuna people in Belize, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, and the large population that exists in the United States. In 2002, in collaboration with UNESCO, the foundation organized the consultation of indigenous crafts and culture right here in Kingston. And this has developed into an annual activity for us every time the month of March comes along. There have been some notable achievements for the organization. We have had in our support, or what has contributed to the support of our activities, several things. The United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, which was adopted by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The Organization of American States adopted the Declaration of Indigenous Peoples' Rights, and that was done in 2016, just a little under 2 years ago. And there's also the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, which acknowledges human rights obligations and specifically the rights of indigenous people. Of course, the United Nations, through its arm UNESCO, has designated the Garifuna culture and heritage as the intangible masterpiece of human or mankind. This adoption has put the Garifuna people, wherever they live around the world, in perfect standing as a unique people, as a unique body, the culture as a unique culture. And I believe that culture is what we are celebrating here this morning. I think every Vincentian, somewhere inside their psyche, is proud of the contribution that Garifuna has made to the development and to the dignity of this nation. And with those few remarks, I wish that this ceremony would not just remain where it is in the coming years, but that it will grow into something that, if it is not already rooted within our beings, that it will grow into something that all Vincentian would readily put on their calendar of events in which they participate. I wish this morning's ceremony all the best. I hope the weather holds and that we would end up with something that is very dear and very precious to us. Thank you.